Hello, fabulous superstar Virgo. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of January 2018. Looking at life and love. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What an amazing month it is, and it truly is one of those months where chances are you are going to feel a sense of possibility, a sense of joy, a sense of fun come out of nowhere and change things for you in a sweeping way for the better. At the same time, there is going to be a return to some understanding of yourself on a level of soul, on a level of psyche that stays with you. But I actually want to start with the fact that about a week into the month, we are going to have Uranus moving forward. And this is going to mark the last few weeks that Uranus is going to move through the sign of Aries. And it is going to be a little bit later on, once we get into March, that Uranus will leave this part of the sky for good, likely not to return for the rest of our lifetime into this sign. And I think that for you, this is especially powerful. You have had Uranus since the start of the decade, slowly but surely moving through a part of the sky for you that has to do with profound and meaningful change within you. It has had to do with understanding how well provided for you are by a loving universe. So for some, there have been very strong financial lessons that have to do with your relationship with financial institutions. For others, this has represented a time of slow psychological or physical renewal and change. Ultimately, it has been since the beginning of the decade that you have been slowly brought onto a path that feels that much more authentic and that much more honoring of the complexities of you. Well, as we have Uranus going forward, as I said, about a week into the month, well, this is going to represent a real moment into your own true motivations on the one hand. And so this can be a time of profound transformation, profound truth about yourself, but also change where you find yourself leaping forward, getting better in some way. This could be physical, this could be emotional. At the same time, though, this can also represent a sense of moving forward where it comes to your relationship with financial institutions, a matter having to do with a grant, a loan, a bursary, an insurance payment. All of this can feel as if it is moving forward and gaining momentum for you from this month on. And then once we get you into March and Uranus leaves this part of the sky, all of these areas are going to start to feel a lot more stable going forward. Under the light of this turn, this change of direction of Uranus, we are going to have an eclipse. The first eclipse of the year takes place about a week into the month, and this eclipse is happening in fellow Earth sign Capricorn. I think you are going to love this energy, I must say. Now, sometimes eclipses can be a little jarring. However, I feel with this eclipse for you, there's a sense of possibility. Now, there is a love way to understand this energy, and I'll save that for just a little bit later in this video. But this energy also has to do with things like fertility and children and creativity. And chances are your fertility is going to surprise you, be very high at this time. If you have children, they can be the source of wonderful surprises. If you had hoped that they would in some way take a different path or a better path, this can be very encouraging news on that front. But also your children can be the ones to facilitate some blessing in your life, especially in the first half of the month. But it is also this part of the sky that has to do with creative endeavors, artistic endeavors. If you use your creativity to your advantage in any way, you could find yourself making gains on that front, starting new chapters, or feeling like new opportunities find you. 2 weeks later, right around the 21st of the month, we are going to have a lunar eclipse. This lunar eclipse is the last of a series of eclipses we've had in this part of the sky for the better part of the last 2 years. So this is very powerful. It is the last one that is taking place in the sign just before yours. And to have an eclipse here, it represents a moment of awakening for you, a moment where what was hidden becomes more clear, a moment of forgiveness as well. Where it comes to matters of love, I do think that solar eclipse is going to be beautiful for you because it has to do with understanding what your heart wants and feeling more alive from your heart outward. And flirtation is covered here, romance is covered here, your experience of another person is covered here as well. For those of you who are open to meeting someone new, this solar eclipse is one of the more powerful times of this month where you have that chance to connect with someone in a genuine way. At the very least, a flirtation that leaves you feeling changed in some way. And for those of you who are getting to know somebody, this solar eclipse is very powerful. For those of you who are dating someone, this is getting another look, a clearer look, and understanding who this person is more deeply, and from there deciding if it is that you want to go forward. And for those of you who are in an established bond, I feel like this is a reawakening on a heart level, allowing the two of you to connect or reconnect, as the case may be, to be more honest, to be more clear with each other as to what it is that you are truly needing from each other, especially on a heart level, and allowing yourselves to feel that much more supported. And also experiencing the sense of richness and enrichment as a result of being together. What I love about this month for you, it's got to be that solar eclipse in the early part of the month, because it is fun, it is transformative, it is joyous for you. It is about getting clear about what it is you are really wanting. And the powerful thing is that when that clarity comes, so too comes a more direct path towards those things that your heart desires. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this every week by logging on to nadiyashah.com. Sign up to be one of my superstars. Superstars get expanded exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, and so much more. All of this in the superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.